It's time to play a game of blackjack. Just kidding, it's only Pokemon. So here's a battle with BlackjackTouch. As all of his Pokemon will remind you, it's not a great battle, but it's for my open challenge day, and I told him I'd post it. So here we go. So I lead with my Metagross lead. He goes with a Regirock lead, and this is a standard battle, by the way, so basically anything goes. So he sets up Stealth Rocks, and now I'm going to set up Stealth Rocks, predicting a switch, but he just goes for the Earthquake, so we both get a hit off on each other, and because I'm faster, I'm just going to go with the Meteor Match to hopefully KO his Regirock, and he goes for the Protect, which is just random, but doesn't really help him too much, because he's still within KOing distance, and he actually has the Quick Claw on this thing, which I thought was just really lame. And then I get a miss with Meteor Mash, which, sucks. And now I do get the hit on the Meteor Mash, and I kill him. So, normally I don't play with hacks items, like Quick Claw, but, yeah, I didn't really care too much. Whatever. So he goes out into Hippowdon now, and I got the attack boost, which is pretty nice, and I'm just going to go for the Explosion, figuring that I know I'm faster than Hippowdon, and Explosion will definitely kill it, especially after an attack boost. So I go for the Explosion, I take it out, which is awesome, because I'm able to take out 2 Pokemon with 1, and of course that's always really good. So that's pretty awesome. And yeah, I go out into Flygon, and he goes out into his, let's wait a second. Yeah, it's his Blackjack, which is everything is named Blackjack on his team. So yeah, he goes out into Skarmory. And I'm just going to U-turn, because I don't like that matchup, obviously. So I go out into Zapdos, who of course has Thunderbolt and Heat Wave, but he goes for the Roar, which is a really nice play, because I just get Stealth Rock damage on Zapdos, which is really good. Really annoying damage. So he roars me out into Scizor, and I'm just going to Brick Break, expecting another Roar, and he does go for the Roar again, so now I get switched out into Tyranitar, and this is actually a pretty nice matchup for me, because I know that most Skarmories carry Brave Bird as their move, so I'm just going to taunt it so I can hopefully set up, but he ends up going into Fortress, so I get to taunt off on Fortress, which is pretty nice, but I know most Fortresses either carry Gyro Ball, some of them carry Earthquake. Either way, it's not too good for my Tyranitar, so I decide to switch out into Zapdos, who can take either, and he does go for the he just actually explodes, and I have no idea why. I don't know what he was predicting, but he does go for the Explosion, and that's going to take out my Zapdos, which is actually kind of bad considering my Zapdos is an excellent counter to most of his team, so I was kind of upset. So I go out in a Latias, and this Latias is pretty cool. He goes out into his Bronzong, and I'm kind of fearing another Explosion. I'm just going to go for the Hidden Power Fire just to see how much it does. And it doesn't even do half, which makes me kind of sad. And he sets up a Trick Room. So, yeah, the dimensions are all out of sync and stuff. And that means that slow Pokemon go before fast Pokemon, apparently. And that means his Bronzong's going to go first. And I really don't want to get hit by a Explosion. So I go out into Scizor. Instead of Explosion, though, he protects. So that's kind of random. And, yeah, he has a protecting Bronzong, apparently. So my Scizor is just going to go for the Swords Dance right here, because I don't think this Bronzong can do a whole lot to me. He goes for a Calm Mind. So this is a Calm Mind Bronzong, which is incredibly random. I've, almost never seen them, but I guess it's kind of cool. So it's Trick Room, Calm Mind, which is cool. So, yeah, I went for the Brick Break here, and he protects, so it was kind of just a random turn, because we just ended up both getting a Leftovers Recovery, which is okay, I guess. So I'm just going to Brick Break this turn. I don't think he's going to protect twice in a row, and he goes for the Psychic, and I resist that, not to mention this is my bulky Swords Dance Scizor, so yeah, he doesn't take any damage from that Psychic, which is amazing for me. And I decide to predict a Protect again here and go for the Swords Dance, and that turned out to be an amazing prediction for me, because I get the Swords Dance, and after 2 Swords Dances, Scizor is in a pretty primo position to sweep. And yeah, all he has left is he has Bronzong here. He's going to try to go for the second Protect in a row, but he doesn't get it, and I go for the Brick Break, and that's going to KO his Bronzong. And now, let's see, he has Skarmory and something else that I'm not quite sure what he has. So my Scizor is full health and has 2 Swords Dances. So, yeah, his last Pokemon is Mamoswine, so obviously that's a good game because I can Bullet Punch this and then Brick Break the Skarmory. So, good game, BlackjackTouch. It wasn't that great of a battle, but, I decided to post all of them for my open challenge day, and this is just one that he wanted me to post, so I decided to post it. But, yeah, fun match, even though it wasn't, like, the best of all matches, wasn't the closest or anything, but, it was still fun. I hope you enjoyed yourself in my open challenge day, and rate, comment, subscribe, guys, and I'll see you next time. Alright, peace. So just because my opponent obviously likes blackjack, my question of the day today is, what is your favorite card game that you play with a traditional deck of cards? My favorite card game is I probably have two. It's probably Bullshit and Asshole. No, I'm not cursing. Those are the actual names of the games, but usually they're just shortened to BS or Bull. And the other one's usually translated into president if you're playing with a small audience. But, yeah, I guess I just like bad words. Or I just like games that, have bad names. I don't know, but they're really fun games. But leave a comment about your favorite card game. Oh, yeah, I also like Mao for those of you who know how to play it. It's a really secretive game. You can't really find out the rules, except if you go on Wikipedia, but whatever, I like Mao too. But anyway, leave a comment about that, and see you guys next time. Alright, peace out.